Okay, this is, I'm going to try to point out the capacitors and the board markings, hoping I get it right. I wrote them down and made a small diagram here, and we're going to start with the one that's laying down, which is this one here, pointing it with the Phillips screwdriver. I can't read the microfarads, but it's a 25 volt capacitor, and it's that location on the board stamped CE103. Okay, and that's the only one that is laying down on its side. And that's the way it was installed. I guess for the height, that cap looks like it's a little more in length than the other ones. So probably, again, they laid it down for the height. Okay, here's the diagram, and this is the cap right here. Okay, referring to this one right here. Okay, next we have C200, and that's a 220 UF 25 volt, and that is this one right here, also puffed up on the top, same as the first one I showed you, which I didn't show you the puff on it, but this one is definitely puffed up on the top also. So that makes two capacitors that are no good. Okay, now all the way over to the next one, which is this one here. That is, again, CE102. That's the board marking for it. And that's this one right here, also puffed up on the top. And that's a 220 volt, 220 UF rather, 25 volt, same as this one. So there's two so far that are the same. Okay, next we go to CE105. Notice I'm not doing this in the order of the board numbers. I'm just doing it according to this diagram right here. This is a 2200 UF 10 volt, and that is this larger one right here. Okay, also puffed up on the top, and if you notice, it's got a little brown rust color, showing that it is not good. Okay. Right next to it, which is probably still good, but I will change it anyway, is 1000 UF 25 volt, which is flat on the top. I don't know how the bottom is. I can't see it underneath. 25 volts, 1000 UF. Okay. Yeah, my wife thinks I'm talking to myself over here. Okay. She's in the other room. She just heard me talking. So, no, there's no blonde out here, sweetheart. Okay, we continue on. Next, again, is this one right here, is a 1000 UF 10 volt. Again, not bulged out on the top. Don't know how the bottom is, but I will be changing that one also. Okay, and that's right here. Right next to it is a 220 UF 25 volt, same as these two here, again, bulged out on the top and definitely needs to be changed. Last, I believe it is the CE108. It's a 330 UF. This is also not bulged out on the top, and it's a 25 volt, but we will change it. So we have, excluding this large one right here, which is still looks okay as far as it appearances, not bulged out on either end. We're going to leave that one right now anyway. So we got, besides that cap there, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 capacitors. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all bulged out of the 8. That means 3 here, 1, 2, 3 still appear to be good, but I just don't want to keep taking this thing apart and doing it over and over, so I think we're going to change them out anyway. But we'll see how it goes, the desoldering and the soldering of them. I'm not used to this here and going to be kind of rusty at it. Again, here's the diagram. It looks like upside down now. I'm hoping when this video is done it's going to come out okay so you can see it on the screen. If not, I'm going to turn it around and maybe it could be read that way. I don't know. But that is the diagram. Not a very good one, but that's what I made, just for reference. Okay, we're going to pause this here now and let's see. Pause. Okay. Okay, so here's the finished board. Oops. Okay. I had a little hard time here because I'm not a solderer. So I changed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacitors, leaving 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.